piece of San Francisco's past has become a focal point of its future when it comes to housing. So today, the city cut the ribbon on a brand new apartment building aimed specifically for the middle class. So think teachers, think city workers, families who don't qualify for low-income housing. It is called the Sophie Maxwell Building, named for the former supervisor. So the building sits on Maryland Street in Potrero Point, on part of the land that used to be a PG&E power plant. The station shut down in 2011. So now it's a land of opportunity, and our Katie Nielsen spoke with neighbors who hope that housing projects like this can fill a much-needed housing gap and help transform the entire community.
San Francisco already has low-income housing, but for people who are working and don't qualify, even some of the more affordable neighborhoods like this one can still be too expensive. That's why targeting the missing middle class with subsidized housing can bring a lot of new options.
What I love is how vibrant the streets are.
J.R. Epler has lived on Potrero Hill since 2010 and loves the eclectic feel that comes from mixing residential with former industrial.
Over the course of the last 15 years, you've seen all of this construction in Potrero Hill and Dogpatch.
As president of the Potrero Boosters Neighborhood Association, he was excited to hear about a new housing development going up along the waterfront, especially this one at the old Potrero Power Station as part of a plan approved in 2020 to resurrect a piece of San Francisco's industrial past.
Our waterfront projects add to it. It increases the commercial corridor, it gives people more options, and it certainly adds the residents that can help make our businesses thrive.
That's why there was so much excitement around the ribbon cutting for the Sophie Maxwell Building.
2, 1.
It will provide subsidized housing for people who make anywhere from about $54,000 a year for a single person to $185,000 a year for a family of 5, the missing middle class. Residents are required to work and make twice the monthly rent to stay in their units.
When we open doors like these, we send a message to the people who make this city work, that you belong here, that your kids can grow up here, and that they can build a future in a place and a city that they love.
The developer said the goal was to provide housing to those who keep the city thriving, with 105 units in all, from studios all the way up to 2 bedrooms.
This is important because it's providing middle-income housing, some of the most hardest housing to build in San Francisco for artists, for teachers, for people who actually work here.
None of the residents for the new building have been selected yet. They'll be chosen during a lottery later this month.